We've had a major. Yeah, that's not good.
Broc Feeney. They've bestowed the famous 888 onto the young shoulders.
He's a young kid, he's definitely got his head on his shoulders.
Cheers.
Imagine the pressure that this young man is under.
Not exactly the downforce that you used to.
There's big raps on this kid.
Hey guys, we've just rocked up day one here at Townsville. A couple of practice sessions heading up. Let's do it.
It's generally a happy hunting ground here at Townsville, but anything that's happened in the past doesn't guarantee anything this weekend or into the future.
Broc's growing up very much in a racing environment. I started racing at a very young age, motorcycles, and still work on the MotoGP teams.
This has been my whole life for so long, and whenever we go on holidays, we always go to the high cut track, and that's actually where I started go-karting. I knew I had good people around me, and honestly, I'd do whatever I had to do to make this happen.
Broc was always hugely passionate about his racing. From a very young age, he'd go to the racetrack and his focus was on racing, not playing with the other kids, and that's developed all the way through, so it's been very easy to help Broc down that road. He spent a couple of years in Europe and the US in go-karts. And then a couple of years ago, Waylon grabbed us and said he'd like to do something for us to Super 2 in 2021.
There's big raps on this kid.
Looks very comfortable behind the wheel.
He'd had a year with the team doing Super 2, so that was good. Everyone knew each other.
And he takes another step forward to take him genuine Cup seat next year.
There was no gelling time needed. He'd already worked with Marty, his engineer, so he rolled out super strong for the season, and he's just building on that.
Great jump by Broc Feeney, and he might lead into turn 2.
We're 7 rounds into the championship now. The first few rounds I'm getting raced pretty hard, but it's supercars. I think anywhere around the world you really look at this and realise how hard the racing is.
Oh, a little mistake down at 1 for Broc when he went out on the cold rear tyres.
I'm getting used to racing these guys. I'm 6th in the championship, so got my eyes set on that top 5.
He's been super consistent, always fighting in that top 10, and yeah, he's doing a great job just learning every round, and we're just going to keep improving and keep doing what he's doing.
In 3rd place for Red Bull and Pole Racing, Broc Feeney.
He's sort of stamping his place and his right to be there in the main game. There's other drivers on track who like a bit of biff and barge, more so than required because he's a rookie, but he definitely holds his own and he's getting better at all those situations.
He's obviously got a lot of motorsport experience, but I can see that massively improving as he goes on.
Stalled, he has lost a bucket load of time.
Once he further understands the car, he knows he'll be able to run it inside the top 5 consistently.
Day 2 here in Townsville, so it's qualifying and first race today. We got about 45 minutes before the first qualifying session, then a shootout, then the 250k races. So yeah, hopefully it's a good day ahead of us.
There you go.
Yeah, we've had practice yesterday and now we come in the race day. So the beauty of it though is Broc's been here before in lower categories and of course Super 2 last year. So he's done laps, he knows the circuit. It's just a matter of dialing in and getting the most out of the car come qualifying in very, very shortly.
Broc Feeney, calibre 88, the Holden Commodore, has filled the shoes of Jamie Whincup in 2022. Technically a rookie here, but he was very strong in the Dunlop Series last year. Now, what does it look like coming out of the final corner?
Last sector was very good.
So much I have 2 greens. Yeah, I'm overshooting 11 a little bit. Yeah, better. Hey buddy, how are you?
Shane was fastest with a 12.38, a 10th faster than the next guy. So let's say P2 is a 12.5.
Yeah, so we just finished our Saturday qualifying debrief. Broc did amazingly well. As long as Marty and Broc get it right, then there's no reason why Broc shouldn't be right up there.
So we'll P8 in qualifying, which wasn't too bad. We'll P3 after the first run, which was decent. So yeah, we'll wait and see.
All the ingredients are ready for a terrific race. Can they fire back again today against Van Gisbergen?
and Davison already delivers a hammer blow. In behind Brody is Broc Feeney. Look at this, but not for long. Broc slides on by. And Shane Van Gisbergen gets to the checkered flag and makes it victory number 10 for 22.
Good job, mate. Nice work.
Overall, the race wasn't too bad. Come home P7 in the end, but I got put into the fence on the first lap and was pretty worried about the car.
I thought Broc did a good job today. He qualified 8th, and we actually put the pressure on him a little bit. We held him out on the first stint and then the second stint, which meant he lost a lot of track position but had better tyres. So we gave him the responsibility to go hard at the end, and he did a great job. Passed 2 or 3 cars and finished 7th, so one better than qualifying.
There was a lot of me that thought I was going in.
Good job.
Shane is an amazing driver, and Broc's kind of thriving on looking at Shane's data and learning everything he can from him.
His teammate's at the absolute peak of his career. He's by far the best driver out there so far. So he knows the level, and he's going to strive to get there.
A couple of sore spots in the body, but I've sort of rolled them out overnight, and we're all good to go again, I think. Got a lot for us to look at, especially overnight, and not only figure out in the race, but qualifying as well, how to move up the grid.
So today's basically a repeat of yesterday in regards to formats. It's easier said than done. There's a lot of fast cars out there. Everyone's learnt from yesterday, so everyone would have tuned their cars up, so it's even harder to get into the top 10 today.
We are going to set the grid, trying to determine who's in and who's out.
We struggled a little bit in qualifying. We found a broken roll bar after, so I think that was some of the reason. Starting P11 today, it's going to be a long haul race. Yeah, work our way forward.
250 kilometres to come, and we're into it. Nice little battle going on here at the moment between Slade and Feeney, 7th and 8th here, and this might be about to switch around. Tim can see him, gives him space, and Broc rocks on by.
Nice pass. Both cooperated well there.
Yeah, no, we're going all right. So far, so good. We're over halfway. Broc's doing a really good job.
Broc's coming hard, so hopefully Broc doesn't cook those tyres. He's going pretty quick.
He's got his act together beautifully now, and here's Shane Van Gisbergen. They're one corner from home. He has a sniff at the gap. And Van Gisbergen's been turned around at the last corner by De Pasquale. He's going to give it back to him. Wow, what a conclusion.
Broc had a solid race, started 11th and moved up to 6th, so really good recovery from quali. Yeah, did a great job.
And in first place for Red Bull Ampol Racing, in car number 97, Shane Van Gisbergen.
Great result for the team this weekend. We're back on top of the team's championship. Having a rookie on the team, a lot of people thought we'd probably fall down the order, but you know, it's great to still be there.
Broc's his hardest critic. He's very used to winning races, has been for a long time in karting and in the car. So I think he would have liked to have done a bit better this weekend, but he won't be over the moon, but I don't think he'll be too stressed either.
I just got to keep learning. I know where I think I can be. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but a lot of work's got to go in the next few weeks to be better for the next round. Still got a long way to go.